guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be talking about my labor and delivery story. I should have wrote down every little detail so I can include it in the video, but I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it off my head. Yeah, so it was my 39-week checkup. So I went on a Monday in the morning, I think. I went and they were just telling me if I wanted to get induced, that I could get induced the following Wednesday that was coming. So it was going to be in 2 days I was going to go ahead and get induced. So they're telling me I can get induced on Wednesday, which was my due date. They were then telling me if I didn't want it on Wednesday, I could get induced on Friday. That's when they induce pregnant women. So they do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so you can do it either in the morning or at night. So I said no, I want to go ahead and out there oh my god, please excuse that. Hopefully you can go ahead and hear me. They told me I can go ahead and get induced in the morning or at night. And so at first I'm like, no, I do not want to get induced. I want to go ahead and have it naturally, because I want to go ahead and feel the pains and see how experience me getting contractions, right? So we got home, me and my boyfriend, we got home, and so then we were just talking. Well, I really wasn't, but he was telling me let's go get induced, hurry up, I want to see the baby, I just want to see him, I just want to hold him. And so I just got really annoyed of that. And then also I was already annoyed of being pregnant too. So I was okay, let's get induced. Let me go ahead and call the clinic, because it I think it was around 2 when we were talking about that. So I called the clinic. I'm like, hey, I want to go ahead and get induced on I want to go ahead and get induced on Wednesday. So they told me, okay, what time do you want to go in? At 8 a.m. or at 9? At night at 8. And I'm like, I want to go ahead and get in the morning, because that day was his actual due date. It was December 5th. So I'm like, let's go ahead and try to go in the morning, so he can be born on that exact date. And so we went that morning. It was around 8, but we didn't go inside the room. I think it was 8 or 9, I forgot. But we didn't go inside the room because they were cleaning it, and so it took an hour for them to clean it. And then we got in there, and they gave me a gown. We got comfortable. They're waiting. And once we got there, we're like, what do we do now? We just have to wait. So then from there, they were just giving me medicines to induce my labor. I forgot what they were, but they told me, and I just forgot what they were. They're giving me medicines every 6 hours, and then every 8 hours they're gonna give me their medicine. And so that whole day I didn't have any contractions. I did not open up. I was still very close. Nothing happened that day. They were just asking us if we needed anything, how was I, if I wanted ice, if I wanted water, if I wanted to eat, I could eat. We waited. At night, I fell asleep. I think I knocked out because I wasn't in pain, but I was uncomfortable because the monitors on your stomach, they just don't really stay on there. They go down or they just go up. So that was uncomfortable, because they would come in on checking us in every hour, and they would have to check my blood pressure, which was annoying. And so I would just be sleeping. They would wake me up every hour. But at night they came in and they woke me up because the monitor had moved, and they thought the baby had stopped moving or breathing. So yeah, they woke me up. Excuse the mess, by the way. It was around 8 a.m. and I wanted to pee really bad. So I'm like, hey, can you go ahead and help me? Because I was already fat and big. And so I'm like, hey, can you go ahead and help me to go to the restroom? So I got up, I think, but I'm like, can you go ahead and help me unplug some cords that were attached to me? And so he helped me on that, and then he helped me with the IV. So I had to take the IV with me to the restroom. So then I went to the restroom. I used the restroom. I only peed. It was around 8. And so then I got up and then I sat down, because I was seeing the brand fan, Ramsey, how she was going into labor, like how she broke her water, and so she just like sat down again on the toilet and her water broke. So I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and do it. So I just was sitting on the toilet, I got up and then I sat back down, and then I heard like a pop, like you can actually hear a pop, and so like my water broke, and then I was just like leaking, not that much, but I was leaking. And then I told the nurse that I think my water had broke, and they just put like some pads under me, and that's all they did because it was gonna leak. Then after that, I had fallen asleep, I think, and then I woke up and I was in pain. Like it really hurt. I was in pain, and I think I was opening up. Like I think I was like 3 centimeters, I think, and so I was opening up already. And then throughout that whole time, I was just in pain. So they went ahead and they gave me some pain for the medicine. I don't know which one it was, because I know the epidural, they put it on my spine, but it was some other medicine that they gave me. And then I woke up, I believe, and I was already like, I was in pain again. It came back, like the medicine had worn off. So I was still in pain. And so then, it took like, it was like around 2 hours to get there to put the epidural in me, because the anesthesiologist, I think that's how you say it, he was with the patient, and so, no, I think he was in a, what is it called, a surgery. He was in there, and he took like 2 hours to get to the room that I was in to put the epidural in, because he's the only one that can do it. So we had to wait 2 hours, and I was in pain. Like I'm like, I just want it, and I was not like, how would I say, like I couldn't cope with it. Like I did not breathe. I kept on moving, so the more I moved, the more it hurt. I kept on just like inhaling, exhaling, but like not in a smooth, like, relaxing way that I could relax me. I was just like desesperada, you know what I mean? He came like around 6. He gave me the epidural. No, I'm like missing a part from like 8 a.m. to like 4. No, it was 4 when he gave me the epidural, and then they checked me at 6. The nurse was gonna go ahead and check me, and they saw that the baby's head was, you could see like the baby's head, so I was fully dilated by 6. Yeah, so my water broke at 8 a.m. and then I was fully dilated at 6, and then that's when I started pushing all the way until 10:30 when the baby was born. Yeah, so before 4, or I think like at 4, he gave me the epidural. I forgot what I left off on, but I got the epidural like around 4, I think. And then they checked me at 6, and then at 6 they saw the baby's head. And it looked like a little cat was just born. Like, you know how like the fur is like all, I don't know, like the fur, how it looks. It looked like a freaking cat was coming out of me, but it was just adorable because you could just see the hair right there. So then at 6 I started to push, and I pushed, but my vagina did not want to open up, so I kept on pushing, and to that epidural, my legs were completely numb, so I could not move them, and so they had to get my boyfriend to help with one leg, and then the nurse with another leg. But since I was fat and I was swollen, like that was not really gonna work. Like I was that really heavy. I pushed for like 4 hours or 6 hours. I'm not really sure. Like I'm confusing like the time period of like 8 to like 6. You know what I mean? Like all that, I'm confusing it. It was around 10, and I still didn't give birth. And so then my doctor, which is the doctor that was gonna go ahead and deliver the baby, was not even in the room. So like there was just nurses there, like delivering my own baby, you know. So then the doctor that was requested for me to go ahead and deliver my baby was there. He was a man, which is really weird. So he was a man, and he put his finger in my vagina. So like, oh my god. So he put his finger in my vagina, so like the head could like pop out more, and my vagina can open up more. Because the whole time I have been telling the nurses, I'm like, put your finger in there around the rim of the head and like around the vagina, and like just put your finger in there and do that, like just one or both of them, just do that, and he'll like pop out, you know. But they didn't do it, they didn't listen to me, and the more I pushed, the more the head would pop out. But then like when I would stop pushing, it would come back in. So I pushed for like 4 hours, like mostly 6, but like 4 hours, because I'm confusing myself. So like around 4 hours I was pushing, and so then around 10:25 I think, the doctor had came and he helped me in those 5 minutes, I think, or 10:30. Yeah, I came in, and then he just put his finger, because he's gonna use a vacuum, which is like some shit that they put on the head, and they just like yank it, like they try to pull it from you. And I'm like, no, let me just put the finger and I'll go ahead and push, because I was pushing good, except that the head did not want to pass through my vagina, so that was the only problem. So then he put his finger in my vagina, and that helped a lot, and it just popped out. And I did tear, and they stitched me up. And then the only thing that I found really funny was when they took out my placenta, because it hurt really bad, because they yanked it out. Like, that really hurt really bad. So they yanked it out, and then my boyfriend was saying that, like, he got mad. My boyfriend had seen that they were yanking out my placenta, but he thought that it was the uterus where like the babies are made in. You know what I mean? Like, they thought they were taking out the whole fucking uterus out of me. And then it was just funny, because I knew that it was the placenta. Like, he's like, no, like, I want more babies, but he was saying it in Spanish, and the doctor speaks English, right? So he's like, no, I want more kids, and his mom was there, so she was just finding it funny too, because it was not like my uterus, it was just a placenta that were taking it out. He was like, I want more kids, and so I found that funny, because I was gonna tell him, but I was just not gonna want to embarrass him, you know. Once they took him out, they gave him to me, and we took a picture, which I might include it, maybe not, because his eyebrows are not the best, but that is our first ever picture that we've taken of the baby. And so he was born at 10:30 on December 6th. His name is Yandres Yariel Rodriguez. The reason behind his middle name Yariel is because we were combining my name and the baby's name, the baby dad's name. So his name is Raul, my name is Yahaira. So we got the Y and the A for me, and then we got the R and the L from the dad's name. So it's Yariel, and my mom liked the name Ariel, like Ariel, like Ariel, for a boy. So we went ahead and we just put the Y in front of it, and we made it a name. Then for the Andres, I like the name Andres. I don't know why, I just like it, just like how if you write it, if you say it, I don't know, I just like it so much. The baby's dad wanted to go ahead and be like a little fancy, like have his own twist on the name, so he wanted to go ahead and put a D like in front of the name. He measured 9 pounds and 7 ounces. He was 21 and a half inches, so that's why I was so freaking huge and big, because he weighed 9 pounds and 7 ounces, which a regular baby should be weighed 7 to 8 pounds. Do you hear that? He's looking at me. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. So please go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos, because we gotta get that subscribe count up. I'm playing. So subscribe, and then go ahead and try to comment some questions that you have for me, because I want to do like a Q&A of like my babies, like of my babies, of me, of anything that you want to know, but not too personal, because I will not go into my personal life with you guys. Bye.